LifeWave is a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme. The only reason that this thing came on my radar was because a participant in this MLM falsely reported Erin B's YouTube video for copyright infringement, and YouTube dismissed it. But that drew my attention to take a closer look at what is going on with LifeWave, because when a participant behaves so poorly, so brazenly, where there's smoke, there's fire. And holy shit, LifeWave is a dumpster fire. I found a Facebook group and I just typed in LifeWave, and I just look at pages and groups and posts. I take a look at what's going on. I found this group. It's called X39 Life Patches, Information and Testimonials. And I also took a look at the 41-page policies and procedures document put out by LifeWave, which is accessible, publicly accessible. And I made notes. I took screenshots and I filed a report with the FTC. And then I also sent an email to the compliance department of LifeWave. So now the report to the FTC just comprised of the product claims that were going on, but the email to compliance also included the participant that had falsely reported Erin B's video, misusing YouTube's reporting system, because they have like these, ethics, operating, conducting yourself and reflecting upon LifeWave with like ethics and integrity and being professional. And it's in both the videos that Erin B's has put out from LifeWave. I believe she's put out another one, but the video that was attempted to get taken down, and then when she reacted to this copyright claim and how this participant was, leveling accusations of bullying and fraud in order, grasping at some kind of way to just get this video taken down. This goes against the pillars that is LifeWave, and they should know. So I asked, also, I gave them this information, and I've also asked them, what is your official stance on these two things? And we'll see if I hear back from them. I probably won't, but I did post all of this in my Instagram stories and Facebook stories, so they can't say that they didn't know. Plus, I'm mentioning it in this video. This is just a portion of the email that I sent, not to the FTC, but this is the one that I sent to the compliance department. I've documented an extensive list of examples of LifeWave members violating numerous sections of LifeWave's policies and procedures. I did make a spelling mistake there. Section 1.2, negative or disparaging remarks and activities. Section 1.3, LifeWave guiding principles, in particular subsections 1.3.3, honesty and ethics, and 1.3.4, professionality. Section 4.1, general. Section 4.6, product claims. That's the one that I'm going to be reading out in its entirety. It's only 3 sentences in this paragraph, and that's going to be the main topic of this video. But I just wanted to include what I went through when I just was doing my research. 4.7, income and opportunity claims. Section 9.1, advertising. Section 9.7.6, online behavior and practices. Section 9.8.4, illegal or problematic social media behaviors. And finally, Section 12.1, FTC compliance. Here is Section 4.6 of LifeWave's policies and procedures, product claims. And this is extremely important, because people are targeted, their vulnerabilities are targeted by MLMs. And when your health is involved, we all have stories, maybe some of us have experiences of having a real shit doctor. Some of us are lucky enough to have a good doctor too. You're like, thank goodness I've got this doctor. But there are so many stories out there where people were told it's in your head. And years later, they found out it wasn't in their head. It was misdiagnosed. And they knew what was wrong with them, and they couldn't find somebody to listen to them. Never mind if you're in Canada and you're trying to find a doctor. People haven't had a doctor in years. There's such a shortage, So there are so many obstacles and hurdles, even like access to healthcare, that people can't get relief or treatment or help. They are perfect prey for a company like LifeWave and their participants, who are just going willy-nilly, making all kinds of medical claims. And I want to stress too, because in their get out of jail free card for the company themselves will say, well, we don't condone this. We don't say that. We actually have it in our policies and procedures here that they can't do this. And yet all of their participants are behaving like this. And why the fuck do you think that is? Because the same way, it's the same thing that happens in every multi-level marketing company, because they tell and they insinuate, they imply, they do trainings that's off grid. You don't see it. There's going on in these private groups or at these meetings. They'll say to make these claims, but then they'll have this shit in their policies and procedures. So then when a fucker like me comes around pointing out these behaviors, they throw their reps, their participants, their independent business owners, their members under the bus. And it's not the rep's fault. And I know that. I also know that a lot of these participants that are making these wild medical claims really believe that these sticky patches that you stick all over your body and are going to heal or cure or treat getting off medication, Parkinson's, ADHD, acne, irritable bowel syndrome, dementia in humans and dogs, back pain from bulging discs in neck, bursitis in shoulders, and even a ruptured hand tendon. And also even getting healed, a bird bite being healed, if you can fucking believe it. Okay, product claims. A LifeWave member shall not make medicinal claims, therapeutic claims, or any unauthorized representation regarding LifeWave or any LifeWave products, nor shall a LifeWave member prescribe LifeWave products as suitable for the treatment of any ailment. LifeWave products are wellness products, and as such, LifeWave members are not permitted to make any statements that claim LifeWave products will diagnose, treat, cure, prevent, or mitigate disease. LifeWave products are not recommended for use by persons under the age of 18 unless otherwise directed by a healthcare practitioner. I want to just go back to that second last sentence because I'd like for you to just have that in your head as we move along and look at all of these screenshots of what these LifeWave members are doing and saying to recruit other people into this MLM. LifeWave products are wellness products, and as such, LifeWave members are not permitted to make any statements that claim LifeWave products will diagnose, treat, cure, prevent, or mitigate disease. And here we go. Hi, everyone. I'm currently doing research on these patches, and I'm actually getting ready to order some to try out. I'm wondering if anyone here has been able to stop taking gabapentin. I'm not sure if I'm saying that properly. While on these patches, I've been slowly trying to taper off, but this medication has wicked withdrawal effects for me. I'm just wondering if these patches might make that process a little bit easier. So I wanted to see if anyone here has had any experience with that. Thank you. This is alarming to me. If you're on medication and maybe you don't have access to a doctor, I don't know why you are not asking your own doctor about weaning yourself off this for like this substitution of this patch. And I know this is a very complicated discussion with like access to healthcare, access to a doctor, not being listened to, but you're playing with your life and you're playing with fire. And these people that are trying to recruit you and trying to sell you this product, they're playing with your life. I took just a Google at what gabapentin was. And I understand that not all medication that it's original, like what it's meant for, it can be prescribed for other things. So I don't know what this individual was subscribed gabapentin for, but this is fucking alarming. Look at this. Gabapentin is in a class of medications called anticonvulsants. Gabapentin treats seizures by decreasing abnormal excitement in the brain. I don't know if this individual is being treated for seizures, but my God, these adhesive patches aren't going to cure seizures or Parkinson's or irritable bowel syndrome. You are being scammed and conned, and I am so sorry if you're coming across this video and you're hearing me tell you this. But there are people in this group who are in their 80s and they are being manipulated. It disgusts me when I see the elderly being scammed and conned. You can pretend I'm your Gen X daughter who's going to have the big fucking dose of reality to you. Annoy you that I swear so much, but you know I'm always there. When the shit goes down, I'm the one that shows up. You know I've got your back. Pretend that, whatever it takes, to listen to reality. This doesn't make any sense. Are you posting in a Facebook group saying, I'm just going to like source it out to this community of people that are going to really help me? They just want to sell you something. They want to rank up into a pyramid scheme. And there's a really good chance that this company isn't going to be around much longer either, because MLMs right now are falling like dominoes. A lot of them are just crumbling. They just collapse, like Transact Card and Finmore. Some of them are just decided, well, you know what? People aren't buying this anymore because they fucking hate what multi-level marketing does to people. and they pull a Saint makeup. Or today, Rodan and Fields, no more recruiting. Can only sell the products. And I bet for all these wild claims being made in this group about how amazing the products are, if this multi-level marketing company suddenly switched, no more recruiting, you could only sell the products, all these people wouldn't be as excited about these product claims. I bet you. All right. I'm going to get upset during this video, looking at these screenshots, because when I was taking screenshots of them, I was getting so upset. I'm thinking of the people that are coming for them to get to this point in their lives to seek help from this MLM. And then I'm also thinking about the participants who are so brainwashed, they don't realize how they're playing with people's health. And there's going to be fucking negative fallout from this. There's going to be bad shit that's happened. And they're going to have to live with these consequences of what they've done when they were in multi-level marketing, when they wake up, because most of them will. And so if that's you and you're in there, I know what it's like, but you need to hear this because this is the truth. There will be people in this company and in multi-level marketing that will tell you that anybody pointing out what is going on here is a hater, and that's absurd. You are not qualified to be giving medical advice. And it goes in your own policies and procedures that you can't be doing this. And yet this group is rife with examples of this. This is indicative of what's going on in LifeWave as a whole, in my opinion, because it happens in every multi-level marketing company. This isn't fucking rocket science. You've seen one, you've seen them all. That's why you don't need to go into great detail about what each of these amazing little patches do, because the products are irrelevant. But people's health, their vulnerability, that's their vulnerability being manipulated, is terrifying. Okay. I'm definitely able to cut down to 225 milligrams a day. The patches are amazing. No more Celebrex at all. Do you realize, this person doesn't realize that by saying this, you're encouraging this person that you don't know. You don't know. They have said that their withdrawal symptoms are wicked. You don't know that what your advice could actually do to this person if they just decide to be like, I'm going to do exactly what you did, going against what my doctor has given me advice for, that knows their medical history, that knows other things that are going on that you don't know, but just you're in a multi-level marketing company and you're like, it's worked for me and I'm going to put lots of emojis on here and thank goodness for LifeWave. Please, this must sink in for you. Someone else says, I know that I have heard of a few people that have been able to come off gabapentin. I will see if I can find testimonies. Well, you know what I've heard of? I've heard that there are capybaras that roam the Rocky Mountains. Not very many people have seen them. I think there's only been one or two. They kind of like ride around on Bigfoot's shoulders. I'll see if I can find testimonials. I mean, when you're in a group like this is taken as fact. And you can see this isn't even happening inside like the policies and procedures inside the company itself. This is when you have the participants out there. This is the cult in action. This is what we do to each other. They indoctrinate you, they brainwash you, and then you begin brainwashing yourself and brainwashing others without even realize what you're doing, just caught up in this hype. This is just one Facebook group from one multi-level marketing company. Next one, I am starting my 3rd week of using X39. That's one of their main products, I believe. I am taking for Parkinson's. And my tremors are definitely worse, but I'm thinking this is a detox stage. How many multi-level marketing companies say there is a detox stage? Plexus and Monate, I know right off the top of my head. And now we also have LifeWave. If there's anything wrong with a product or an allergic reaction, you just label it as detox. So another similarity here. How in the world did this person get recruited or lured into buying this thinking that this is going to treat Parkinson's? Tell me that. Don't be gaslighting this person. If anybody has any information regarding a Parkinson's protocol, please let me know. See this, all this recruiting and trying to get customers in, luring people in, using, saying we have a solution, we can cure your Parkinson's, is going on in these Facebook groups. And it does not let these companies off the hook because they know this is going on. They need this to go on. And then they can just say, well, we never said that in our policies and procedures. And that's bullshit. They know exactly what's going on. They do trainings. They'll have, it's off grid, off public view. You won't see it. But I experienced this in Mon 8. We were told Mon 8 is the #1 hair care company in the world. And then when we would go and post that publicly, people would be targeting, you saying, you can't say that. It's not the #1 hair care. We were taught that. Fucking Stuart McMillan, Ray Donata. They say this shit and it's not, you don't see it posted publicly. It's going on in these various groups. And then they can say, well, we never said that. It's just the market partners that are saying this. All these multi-level marketing companies do this. The world is waking up. You can't get away with this shit anymore. All right. I'm so upset about this. Like Parkinson's. I'm also a community disability support worker. I not only work with people with developmental disabilities, I work with the elderly. And if there's one thing that makes me outraged, it's when the elderly are being preyed upon and scammed. And when their health is being used to manipulate them, to scam them. That's why I'm doing this video. I'm doing it. There's people in this group that are over 80 years old. And shame on you, whoever recruited these over 80-year-old people into this thing, thinking that this is going to help them, And if you are, I know you don't want to be told that you're elderly, because it's just like, I feel fine. Like I'm older, but I'm not the elderly, but that's a milestone to even like get over 80, to be 80 or over, good for you. And I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but sticking patches on you, and I think you know this. I know that you desperately want to believe that there's some kind of technology from a multi-level marketing company that's going to cure your ailment, but it's not. And it's not okay to just kind of wave it off by saying it's a placebo. If it's a placebo, it's not doing any harm. This shit is doing harm. Please go see a doctor. This stuff is fucking with your mind as well. I don't have PK, which Parkinson's, but I do the X39 for a little over a month now. I felt worse, back pain, etc. for a couple of weeks, but now feeling much better. Stay with it. I mean, because the patch isn't doing anything. So you felt worse and then you felt better. You could stick the patch on your wall and you could have had the exact same experience. This is just sad. So it's like now you're feeling better. So now you're attributing it to this patch, Thank you. Happy to hear that you're feeling better. This person says, maybe start with 6 hours. My daughter is very complex and her doctor muscle tested her for 6 hours and just the X39. Good suggestion. Thank you. Check out the Self-Healing with Light book. You can also find the ebook on the start333biz.com website. For username and password, contact the person who enrolled you. There is tons of information on the website and the book. And I thought, oh no, like, do I even want to look at this? Because there's always another rabbit hole to go down, And I'm not. And so what I did is I did click on the link and I took a look around so you don't have to. And this is what I found. It says, welcome to the Team Evolve Training and Resource Center. Our mission, love is at the core of our work. Evolve is committed to promoting. Get ready. Strap in for some MLM cult speak word salad. Classic. Love in all capital letters, just to like make sure all the haters out there are going to be repelled by the love and our empowering mission. Love is at the core of our work. Evolve is committed to promoting holistic well-being by fostering mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual growth. We believe in treating everyone with compassion and respect. We value authenticity and inclusiveness. We are dedicated to ongoing personal growth and development. We strive to empower our partners reach their fullest potential. Together we evolve, love wins. What about treating somebody for Parkinson's or dementia or irritable bowel syndrome? What is going on here when I click this link? All I wanted to do is get this patch and stick it on underneath my belly button to cure my irritable bowel syndrome. This looks awfully suspicious to me. And then just scrolling down, it just says, has this star, and look at this. Contact 3, invite 3, follow up 3, this system, duplicatable system. I wonder if all you need to do is recruit 3, who in turn recruit 3 and recruit 3, or just share 3. Share the opportunity with 3 and also get 3 customers. And it's just that easy. And that's how you can build a business in your spare time. I didn't take a closer look at this. That's all I needed to see. glutathione should help. And then there's some chart saying conditions associated with it. Try the carnosine patch. It is supposed to be great for Parkinson's. Both patches are great. So again, going against Section 4.6 product claims of LifeWave's own policies and procedures, saying this is great for Parkinson's. You can't be prescribing, treating illness or disease. The tremors and other symptoms got worse for me. Also, I'm still patching and waiting to see improvement. I have been patching for about 1.5 months, but I've taken a few breaks. It's because it's not working. This is an adhesive thing that is just, it's like people are laughing at you at your benefit. They've lured you in, and not the person that sold you this, but the people who run this company, the people that run all multi-level marketing companies. You've been sticking like a piece of duct tape on your body for 1.5 months to treat Parkinson's and your tremors. This is disgusting. Shame on you, LifeWave. Shame on you. Just using the one patch. I started out with X39 on the neck and then moved to below the belly button. I added Aeon, another type of patch, and just started with glutathione and carnosine. So how many patches is this person putting on their body, and how much does this all cost? I'm still not up to 12 hours. I'm basically experimenting and journaling in my calendar. The positive changes have been more energy and uplifted mood, even though it has not been consistent. You're making correlations just because this is probably the first time you've documented any kind of change and correlation between maybe what you've eaten, mood changes, and your tremors. And you're attributing it all to these patches and sticking them around your body. You're being played, and you're doing this self-indoctrination as well, thinking that these patches are actually helping you, and they're not. You're continuing. You bought one. Isn't that funny? How you bought one, and then you bought another one, and then you bought another one, and then you bought another one. Because you need to stick with it, because everybody's telling you, well, just try this combination. Well, then you're just going through detox. Well, they're just taking money from you. This is a con. They're using your Parkinson's to take money from you. And I'm so sorry that this is happening to you. My husband deals with Parkinson's, and he is on X39 going into his 5th week. He has less rigidity and more energy. His tremors are still active. He's going to try the patch for 9 months as he believed it could take time. But I have noticed a bit of increase in his tremors, hoping that will subside in time. This is heartbreaking. Can I ask why 9 months? If it does not work in 9 months concerning the tremors, which is why he got on the patch, then he will focus on something else. But he is hopeful that it will. So time will tell. So here you have someone whose husband has Parkinson's and is wanting to get some kind of relief and is willing to try anything. Who can't relate to that? Maybe you have a family member where this has happened to them. I can't blame them for trying it, and this is what makes it so sick, is this company knows exactly what's going on. Right? I would love to be updated on his progress as time goes on. Oh, this one is brutal. My husband, a Vietnam veteran, is dealing with Parkinson's since 2015. He's on a couple of medications. Gary has been told that he must walk regularly or he would not be able to walk. So he's walking 2 or 3 blocks a day. That's all he could do. He was paying to have the yard work done because he could no longer do it. I'm going to fucking cry. We began using LifeWave patches in April 2022. This summer, Gary is doing his own yard work and is walking the entire subdivision about a mile every day. I use LifeWave as well, but my goal is simply to avoid the aging process. You can't avoid it. Aging isn't a disease, right? Gravity always wins. I don't have any particular problems and hope to avoid them. We have both been on high quality natural supplement products most of our married life, and it's done nothing. You believe it has, but almost 54 years. Look at this. This stuff runs so deep in people. I read somewhere that you need to use LifeWave for a minimum of a month for every decade of your life. Don't give up. I read somewhere. Did you also read somewhere about the capybara that hide with the gnomes under the mountains in the Crow's Nest Pass. They're elusive creatures, but every once in a while, you might catch a glimpse. I read somewhere that this occurs. We are grateful a stranger cold called us from a network marketer list of names and introduced us to LifeWave. This sounds so weird. We've never met her in person as we live in Michigan and she lives in South Dakota. This weird crafted testimonial too. God, it sounds like a pitch that this person's going to try to recruit this person. Oh, yes, it does take time. I was told to be prepared to give it 9 months. And this person's 82. Whoever told this 82-year-old person to give this product 9 months, shame on you. I know you might be one of the people that really believe this is an incredible product and that when you wake up, you're going to have to deal with the consequences of recruiting this elderly person into this scam, saying that this was going to help their Parkinson's, leading them to believe that it would, encouraging them, fostering that belief. Or you could be one of the people who you don't give a shit. You know exactly what this is about, and you're like, I don't care, I'm going to sell as many as I can, and if people believe that it's helping them, then that's good. Whatever mental gymnastics that you do to justify your behavior, this behavior is disgusting. This 82-year-old, this is my 4th month, and I am finally noticing I feel better than I have felt in a long time. I was also told that ibuprofen slows the progress. For many years, I took 8 ibuprofen tablets every day. So I had to discipline myself and limit ibuprofen. Now I seldom even think about needing to take ibuprofen. Hallelujah. What does that mean? Next month, are you going to feel worse? You know, it's like people just so desperately want to be cured, you know? Thank you for sharing. I'm glad it's working for you. This is, you know, where's the, all right, next one. I color-coded these screenshots, by the way. Which patches are recommended for a 17-year-old with ADHD and acne? Well, again, with the product claims, it's not recommended for anybody under 18. And again, you can't be like treating disease or illness or like ADHD and acne. All right. So it not only is it for Parkinson's, but also ADHD and acne. These patches do everything. My husband had a bird bite that healed in just a few days because of X39. Oh, really? So I would suspect acne would be helped with that. Because, I mean, clearly, why wouldn't it be? Because, like, a bird bite and acne, it's the same thing. Alavita, I think, would help. That is for my skin. I will say my ADD is quite a bit better with X39. Stopped taking my non-stimulant ADD meds. I can only say this is horrifying so many times before you get the point. But this is going on at scale in LifeWave. And LifeWave, you need to get your shit together. I'm very curious if you're going to do anything at all. But you're on my radar now. You're like, who the fuck are you? I'm nobody. I don't even have 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm just one of those haters. I am totally not influential. Nobody listens to me. People just click off right away. You don't have anything to worry about. Definitely X39 patches and see how that goes first. Thank you both so much. I want to get this right. My niece is pre-med and has a very scientific background. I want to get this right the first time so she can see an improvement with her son. I had considered the carnosine patch, but good to know what to try first. Your niece is going to tell you that this is quackery. This isn't even pseudoscience. This is bullshit. ADHD, use Aeon for calming the mind. Oh, exactly. And what about for diabetes? I didn't even look up that one. I bet you there's a patch for that too. These LifeWave patches are like hot sauce. You can put that shit on anything. Here's you. Aeon is great for ADHD, back of the neck, or on the top of the foot. You know where else you can stick those patches. Try Aeon, see how it reacts. X39 on Aeon. Look at how many of these variety of patches. Aeon help X39 by lowering inflammation in the body. So now you have a patch that helps another patch do something. You have a bit of duct tape here. It's actually like one of those reinforcements for loose leaf papers. That's what it's like, one of those. You stick one, you could stick one here. Okay, Aeon helps X39 by lowering inflammation in the body. Inflammation can slow down stem cells. And then, of course, that helps with acne and ADHD, right? Okay, next one. Anonymous participant posted this, so I didn't need to obscure their name. What patch or where will you patch for irritable bowel syndrome? What about for central nervous systems? X39 is always the best place to start to get that deep regeneration started. Sometimes this one patch alone is enough. X39 heals everything. If you have anything wrong with you, just slap on X39. Slap it on your ass. As for the nervous system, please be a little more specific. Neurocognitive, neuralgia. It doesn't matter, really. You need this random person in this Facebook group. Well, can you be a little bit more specific? I need to know, is it for neurocognitive or neuralgia? Because it's an important distinction to make as to whether you need to use the X39 or the Aeon, and whether to place it on the back of the neck, the top of your foot, or just below your belly button. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You can't make this shit up. You have to laugh. Otherwise, you'd cry. I do anyway. I know is the central nervous system is the underlying cause of the IBS, definitely not neuralgia. Why and how come these people aren't speaking with their doctors? All I know is the central nervous system. Oh yeah, okay. Aeon works on the central nervous system. Carnosine is a good cell regenerator and used to regenerate neurons. Maybe a conjunction of these two. So you need to buy 2 patches. Just blend it up. Oh my God. That is a good question. I need that answer too. Go see your doctor. Please go see your doctor. Use Aeon for inflammation. I know that will help as well. The shitty, I know there's shitty doctors out there, but this is shitty. This is really shitty too. This is it's sucking more money out of you, and it can actually damage your health. You're just like, seek medical advice. X39 below belly button for IBS, definitely. Thanks. And look at this. I had to highlight these 3 comments because this just came rapid fire. Does anyone, what patch to use for dementia? Thanks in advance. Does X49 help bone marrow? Any testimonials with eye pressure decreasing? Oh yeah, because another thing that they claim has cured is cataracts. So this... So I went on the first question that was about dementia. It had 18 comments, and these are the comments. Hi, I used an X39 and Aeon on my elderly dog who was getting stuck in corners and barking at the wall. He doesn't do it anymore. Had him on patches since August, but started him on the X39 for a couple of months. You cannot make this shit up. Look, are you serious? It's like, yes, I wouldn't post this otherwise. Like, who the fuck are you? You're attributing this to this. This is such a joke. This is a sad, disgusting joke. This behavior is repulsive. This is people's health. You are giving people hope about their loved ones having dementia. Shame on you. I wouldn't post this otherwise. Yes, you would. And yes, you are. This is bullshit. This is not only just bullshit, but you're violating LifeWave's own policies and procedures. So take it up with them. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I wouldn't joke around regarding dementia. My mother has it and refuses the patches. It's heartbreaking. Do you also have an uncle in Newfoundland who knows how to do cartwheels and round-offs perfectly? Who the fuck is this person? Just trust me. I would never make a joke. No, people in multi-level marketing will say and do anything. And this is just manipulation. You think, I really trust this person. This is bullshit. To me, this person is such a huge waving red flag here. Oh, fuck, I just think of my mom or one of my mom's friends getting sucked into something like this. And I'm just getting so mad. Look at, you are awesome. I know you must enhance a lot of people and animals' life. Good for you. Look at, also, as a bit of context, I am an animal rescuer of decades and a dog and cat nutritionist and herbalist. So I know what dementia looks like. Holy fucking scammer. This person... I also pick up garbage, and so I really know what a spleen looks like. Cannot make this shit up. My Borodora is always scratching, no fleas. Should I patch her? And if yes, where should I put it? Look, people are so easily manipulated. Looking for community, looking for help, medical help, And then you land in with someone like this. This person is literally saying anything. It could just be a troll. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a type of person that enjoys hurting others, because this is fucked up. Saying my mother's dog has the same issue, placed on the inside of the collar against the fur, or if they're so fucking deluded that they believe their own bullshit. But this is messed up. Look at this. I had a friend that was like this. Also, a bit of context. I'm an animal rescuer of decades and a dog and cat nutritionist and herbalist. And it's like, I also make soup really well. And of decades, I used to like, this has nothing to do with medical qualifications or credentials. It's just somebody saying like, just trust me. This is nuts. There was a great testimony. I've hunted but can't find it. Well, how convenient. I bet you it didn't exist. There was a great testimony. I don't know where it is, but I'm just going to tell you this story, and this will make you feel better, and then purchase this patch. I hope that, if you're contemplating purchasing LifeWave, that you see how this scam is unfolding and how people are manipulating you by saying anything like this. This is how you need to approach a group like this, where they're not giving you facts that you can double check. They're like, there was a great testimony somewhere. Come on. And you know this. Engage your critical thinking skills. I believe in you. On a daughter who patched her dad. He was agitated and very upset with frontal lobe dementia, had a wealth of problems, couldn't eat properly, was in a bad way. Patching changed his life to the point where he was so calm he started writing poetry again. I'm sorry I can't find it for you. Someone else may have seen it, but I would say definitely give it a go. This person has told you a fairy tale. I heard this story somewhere that once long ago, in a galaxy far, far away, this amazing thing happened. And I don't know what it was, but you should definitely give it a go. This is how easily manipulated people are. And people are loving this comment like it means something. This person never existed. This story is made up. Awesome, but what patch did she use? Thank you for that info. My friend is suffering from dementia. Her daughter saw my post and sent me a message about asking what patch should calm her mom. It was X39. Oh, big surprise. You don't remember anything else, but you remember the product. I don't see where it was, but it was X39. It's always X39. The answer is X39. Here we go. My 89-year-old father's dementia is improving. No, it's not. And it's not doing it because of this fucking patch, X39. This is horrible. Started him on X39 and after a month added carnosine. I bet you. Isn't that funny how it started? What improvements are you noticing? And is this quantifiable evidence? It's improving, but then you had to buy another product. And this was 27 weeks ago. I wonder how many other patches are on now. God, and I know people are doing this because they care about their loved ones and they don't want them to suffer. But this is not the way. This is not the way. One of my business coaches used it on his mama. Has been nonverbal for over a year. In just a few days of use, she was talking and knew the family. They were amazed. And that also, I'll take shit that never fucking happened for $1,000, Alex. You're not even close to here, but this person tagged somebody in this group. So look you're not even close to here. So somebody is like, maybe they have dementia or they know somebody who has dementia, and this person has tagged this potential recruiter customer in this group to say, look at these testimonials, these made up stories, and this could be you. Look at the solution for you, but gives you the idea of the power and the possibilities with the X39. No, what it's showing is that this is such bullshit. And the barest minimum of manipulation going on here. Just some asshole can write anything. Just one comment being like, I don't know where the story is and I can't find it, but maybe someone else will. But there was this story of this guy one time at band camp and he put the X39 on his trombone and holy shit, that thing could whistle. All right. Such great information to have. I have been using X39 and Aeon for about 2 months, hoping it would relieve low back pain due to stenosis. I put X39 on neck and Aeon on low back, but not having much relief. Also had samples of LifeWave that I had tried for several days, but didn't help. Any ideas? Because you are in a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme and you are being sold more and more products to treat your medical condition, which they're not supposed to be used for, and that's why they're not working. And you're going to be continuing. It's like, well, try this too. You're going to probably have to purchase a Carnazone next, or then they got X49 as well, don't they? You're going to buy everything. You're going to have all these patches all over you, convinced that you just need to place it in the right spot at the right time and journal, and you're going to crack the code of perfect health. And this company knows exactly what it's doing, and it's taking money from you. It's taking money from people when they're at their most vulnerable and using that hope against them. So let's look at the comments. I had lower back pain for 11 years. Here we go with the testimonial. I had lower back pain for 11 years, bulging disc, etc. The patches fixed it. The patches fixed your bulging disc, eh? Until 6 months in, I was doing a reno job at Christmas in my bathroom. My patches didn't arrive due to distribution center closing until the 8th of January. I got them on the 18th of January this time. They didn't work as well as before. I played around with LifeWave. Nothing improved, so I tried Aeon to no avail. Tried Carnazone, glutathione, nothing. How much money did you spend? How many patches did you buy? Nothing improved until I placed Aeon on the left lower back, Carnazine on my right lower back, and X39 on the tip of my middle finger. Just kidding. That's not what it says. And X39 on back of neck. That did the job, but took 5 months to find this combination. So this is how it's playing out in LifeWave. Well done, LifeWave. Just when you think a multi-level marketing company can't get more fucking disgusting, LifeWave pulls up. You think it's like, okay, Cappy pulls up? No. LifeWave pulls up. You need to buy all of the products and you need to experiment. Take control of your health and buy all our patches. If one doesn't work, well, try another one and then try a combination of them. And it might take you 5 months of rotating these sticky patches, sticking them all over your body to find it finally working. Are you fucking kidding me? And this is real. This is going on right now. This was posted 2 days ago. I will have to try this. I have been patching starting on my 3rd month, still not having my back pain. It won't. You'd be better off sticking duct tape on your heel if you're going out for a run to protect yourself getting from a blister. That'll actually do something. This isn't going to heal your back pain. It's not going to help it. Plus, my knee has been hurting for 6 months, which is throwing my back out because I'm having to use a cane to walk. I have bulging disc in my lower back and herniated disc in my neck. Struggle with pain 24/7, hoping something happens soon. And you know what people are going to say? Keep buying more products. Even better, sign up under me. You can just sign up for the discount because you need to buy all these products and rotate them all over your body. Heck, it took me 5 months because I had bulging discs for 11 years. I beat any of your stories. You need to listen to me. You've only been at it for a few months. I see how this works. It's like the manipulation of staying in the business. Everything is your fault. It's working on the product level this way. Wow. But this is dark. This person is suffering in a lot of pain and is just looking for any kind of solution. And I don't blame them for looking, but this is a scam. You're being scammed. You would be in less pain if you didn't do any of this shit, because this is going to hurt your pocketbook and it's going to hurt you when you realize that these people have suckered you. I hear you. I had 2 bulging discs in neck and bursitis in both shoulders. They are great now. The patches worked on my pain in 9 hours. Well, look at that. Hallelujah. If you have bulging discs in your neck and bursitis in both shoulders, definitely go onto LifeWave and buy their patches. Your pain will be gone in 9 hours. Neck and shoulders have been fine ever since. I've been patching a year now. Just waiting for my lower back to come as good as it was before Christmas, because it would have to be because of the patches and nothing else, right? I've put X39 on my right knee and passed for sharp stabbing pain, and that worked for me. Fuck. These people are attributing any kind of pain relief, anything, to these patches. Oh my God. And my cataract has shrunk to only a speck, the optometrist said. Bullshit. This is a fucking lie. That was 9 months in with patching. Don't give up. This is so fucking disgusting. I mean, I hope you're as mad as I am, you know? I don't know what to say. I'm not giving up, just wears me out dealing with the pain day in and day out. That's good to know about the cataract. My daughter said my doctor said I have some starting. Be nice to know when I go back in, it could be better. Wearing a LifeWave patch is not going to shrink your cataracts. Oh my God. I know that at some point this video is going to help someone. But my God, when you are faced with the scale of these scams and how ruthless and cruel they are, going after people that are in pain, it's just overwhelming, you know? I've put the X39 on my knee. Also can't say I've seen a difference yet, though. You are absolutely correct. We often don't realize what our bodies have been through and expect our pain symptoms to respond on our timeline. No, they need to respond according to LifeWave's timeline. While we are healing on a cellular level, the body is doing what it needs for longevity and has an innate intelligence to guide it. And here we just veered right off into the love and evolve and personal development and growth quackery. This one is in Spanish, I believe. Okay, and I didn't translate that. I apologize. Okay, next one. I'm a newbie to the group and I have so many questions. If you're a newbie to the group, please get out. This is a scam. I know it might sound enticing and you're looking for assistance, for relief from pain, and you think, you know, well, I'm open-minded enough and I don't care if it's placebo effect, I'm going to try it. I know that you might be thinking all these things. You are going to be conned. You are being lied to. These participants are not in the right frame of mind. They're brainwashed and they're violating many of their company's own policies and procedures, giving you incorrect information. I used my patch yesterday and can already tell a difference. Wow. See, this is just bullshit. One day. I drank a Pepsi one day and wow, I already noticed a difference. I feel more energetic. I just was able to like clean the house faster than I ever have. I mean, this isn't impressive. Like, you feel good from one day from doing anything? Like, come on, you know this, but this is how easily people can get sucked in. They can sign up and they just start. This is the expression ignorance on fire. We use this in multi-level marketing, and maybe you've heard this. If you've been in MLM, you know, it makes sense to us, right? But I know people outside of MLM, they're like, that doesn't make any sense. But it still makes sense to me that I'll use it. I'm like, well, how does that not make sense to you? So what it means in MLM speak is that you don't know anything about the product. You don't know anything about the ingredients. You don't know how to build this business. All you know, that is a phrase that we were taught in Rank Makers, to just say, all I know is how to follow this system. All I know is that I feel amazing. I don't know anything about this product, but all I know is I took it and I feel great. And that's all you need to sell and recruit people, because you're showing people that they too don't need to know anything about the product ingredients or anything or how to run the business, because it's all about recruiting people and it's all about modeling this behavior that it's so easy, anybody could do it. And the more unprofessional that you look, the more attractive it is just to show people, well, if she can do it, I can do it. That's what we're coached on, about ignorance on fire. So making these posts, making these claims, doing live videos, you know, doing a video while you're driving, all these behaviors, it's like that ignorance on fire. That's extolled as a virtue in MLM. Has anyone noticed a difference with hair loss? I have hypothyroidism, Hashimoto's, and I've lost a lot of hair because of it. Thyroid meds help a little, but not like I want it to. I'm glad that you have a doctor, clearly, because you're on meds. Also, has the patches ever helped anyone with weight loss? Thanks in advance. Like, look at this. Oh my goodness, just another one in here. Welcome. In my experience, the patch helped with my inflammation, muscle joint pain, water retention, and fatigue, which allowed me to shed a little extra weight. It's amazing. You can't make this claim. This is also bullshit. You believe this is real, but this isn't. You are sticking a piece of tape on your body. And look at all these claims that we've seen already. It's fucking X39 can like solve world hunger. This fuck X39, just slap it on the sun. Slap it on the ground. We're going to have crops. Just grow anything you want. Thank you. I started X39 Monday. My fatigue went away, so I had energy. I drank the water and electrolytes. And because I didn't have fatigue, serious fatigue, which is something I've been struggling with for about a year, and I'm absolutely not accustomed to prior to the last year, I got stuff done around the house. From Monday to today is Thursday. I'm down 8 pounds. I don't know why, but I'd be willing to say X39 absolutely helped. But you're not, because your intake of information is skewed. There's something else going on, and you're not looking at all of the other things that were going on in your life. And I bet you, if I got you on the phone, I'd be able to fucking drill down and find out why that happened. And you wouldn't even realize it. And I could manipulate it so it would be like I was mind reading you. And all I would do would be to encourage you to talk, and I would listen. That's it. I drank the water and electrolytes. So now, are they selling electrolytes as well? Is this another product that they're selling? So if you're drinking water and electrolytes, if you're drinking more water, that is going to help you. It's amazing how much better we can feel if we just increase our water intake. And I'm so sorry that you are struggling with a lot of fatigue, and that, you know, you've also been sucked into this thing, thinking that these pieces of tape stuck on your body are doing something for you. This is such a shame. I've been patching for a month and can already see so much new growth of my hair and nails. Again, this is just people saying shit, you know, right, Sienna? Oh, here we go. I'm 75 and I've been patching for about 10 months. Oh my God. Oh. I haven't had any change as far as hair growth. You won't, because this is bullshit. My hair has been thinning for a long time. Some is from meds that I no longer take, blood pressure and statins for high cholesterol. It's weird. There's some words that I just don't know how to pronounce. And then there's other words that I know where people are like, were you born in 1832? It's so weird. And I know how to spell a lot of words, but there's a lot of words I don't know how to pronounce. Anyway, I'm hoping my stem cells are working on more important things, and then eventually I'll see more hair growth. So this is something that they've been told, is that if you don't see you've purchased this X39 for hair growth for this individual, well, it's actually healing something else in your body that you don't even know about. It's just happening at this deep regenerative level. This is such bullshit. You can't win. If these patches don't work, there's always an excuse. You need to buy another patch or a combination of patches, or you're detoxing, or you haven't placed them around your body in the right order. You know, you got to stand on one leg and you have to stick your tongue out, and you got to tap your head and rub your stomach, and you got to say capybara 55 times. And you have to really believe it the 55th time. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And aside from all that, if that doesn't work, then it's because, well, this patch is working on something mysterious that's more important. And people are believing this. And this person is 75. I am sorry to tell you, I am sorry to be the one to tell you that you have been conned. And I know it can feel embarrassing. I was conned. I was conned for 5 years. And I conned other people without realizing it. I did things like this, not with this form of like health, but with income opportunity bullshit, growing your hair, good skin, all this nonsense. It's a shampoo. I was a shampoo dealer, for fuck's sakes. If I had stayed in any longer, I would have been in that Monet PhD program. Oh my God. But so many of us have been there. You're not alone. Please get out. Stop this nonsense. I don't know if you have anybody in your life, or if you have a family member who has been trying to warn you, but you can pretend that I'm that person. I'm your Gen X daughter, and I'm telling you, this is bullshit. And you know I don't bullshit, because you can't bullshit a bullshitter. Yes, my hair has improved massively. I was losing a sizable amount of hair after washing. After using the patches for a short while, X39, my hair loss after washing, there's been a massive improvement with hardly any hair coming out compared to previously. What does this mean? Okay, you know what? When I was in Mon 8, we would have a script for this because everybody loses 50 to 150 strands of hair every day. And if you don't wash your hair every day, well, then if you're one of these people that shed a lot, 150 hairs every day, well, if you haven't showered for 3 days or washed your hair for like 7 days, well, what's 7 times 150? You're going to have a big clump of hair that comes out. Don't be alarmed. That's just part of your natural shedding. I got a fucking answer too for everything. So, but what this person is saying is like, well, there's just after using the patches for a short while, what were the, like the control? What was the experiment? Were you washing your hair every day? Were you washing it once a week? Do you have thin hair? Do you have thick hair? And what's the porosity of your hair? Oh shit, I'm slipping into my Mon 8 Hun mode. Okay. Also, the grays in my hair are gradually reversing. This is bullshit. This is wishful thinking, which is fantastic because I didn't want to spend a lot of money at the hairdresser or put color on my hair that's nasties in it. And what do you think is in this X39? Your hair, your gray hair isn't reversing. Come on. Jesus Christ. You can't even make this shit up. My skin is quite amazing too. I also shoot rainbows from my asshole. I had pretty bad rosacea. I think that's how you say it. That is redness of the face, being from a Celtic background. Also, my turkey neck, or chooky neck, as us Aussies call it, has improved. My neck started to look like a traffic highway in peak hour traffic, LOL. I didn't want it to get worse as I got older, even though I use okay skincare. Always got to make jokes at our expense too, right? Thank you. This made me chuckle a little bit, but I love that you had those results. Thanks for sharing. Yes, you're welcome. Yes, it helps with a bit of dry humor. You're very welcome. I love the patches. Well, then you might like my humor because it's dry, it's fucking dark. And as you're an Aussie, you know that I like to take the piss out of people. And you probably like it too. So you might like this, or you might just think I'm a hater, but there's no fucking way your gray hair is reversing. And you know it. All right, I hope you get out. I patched my son and he said within 10 minutes, he broke out in hives and was so itchy. He had to remove it and doesn't want to try it again. Has anyone heard of anyone being allergic to the patch? Thanks. According to LifeWave's own website, they say if you have any kind of reaction to remove it. So this person is saying, first off, if your son, is he under 18? Because in product claims section 4.6, it says these products aren't meant for anybody under 18. So why did you give it to your son? Why then are you saying, you know, has anyone heard of anyone being allergic to the patch? He is allergic to the patch. It's like if you've never heard of a bee sting or somebody getting, what the fuck is it called? Anaphylactic shock. And there's like starting to like choke. They can't breathe. They're going to die. And then, you know, someone gives them the EpiPen and they're like, ah, thank you for saving me. If this is the way it happens, or if I just like watch this on TV. And then you go into a group. Has anybody ever heard of this happening? It's like, it happened. It happened with your son. Something has happened. He broke out in hives and was so itchy. So this is pretty clear. And he doesn't want it on his body again. So check out these comments. This is messed up. Look at this person. It's not an allergy. Oh, excuse me. Are you a doctor? Do you know that this person's son's medical history? How in the fuck are you qualified to just so authoritatively state that this is not an allergy? What if this was about peanuts? It's not an allergy. It's just fucking detox. He just needs to put it on again. He broke out in hives and says he doesn't want it on his body again. Oh, I know. Let's remove informed consent and just stick this patch on him. Because you know what? Even with the hives and him saying he doesn't want it on his body, these patches are good for him. The mind fuckery of these MLM cults. And this just is talking about the product. So, you know, if you've seen my videos and I've talked about how when I would like trying to leave multi-level marketing, we can have this fear of stopping to use the products because we believe these products are everything. And you can see it in these posts, you know. So look, that's the reaction of the body, and that's fine. So the body is reacting, it has something to fix. So even when somebody is having hives and is so itchy. It's like, that's not an allergic reaction. That's the patch fixing something. You cannot win with these fuckers. Anything that happens with this patch, there's an answer for. Same way as anything, like if you don't make any money in multi-level marketing, over 99% of people have to lose. It's because of your mindset. It's because you didn't post every day. It's because you didn't do a live video it's always a reason. And apparently also with these patches, doesn't matter what happens. It's always, you need to just keep putting it on. The answer couldn't possibly be stop using the patch. He was miserable and couldn't leave it on. Do we know for sure it would eventually subside? Why are you asking this random person on the internet? For the love of God, take a step back. And I don't know what you're struggling with. There might be some really serious shit going on with your son, but this is not the solution. Somebody who can so dismissively talk about your son's reaction of hives being itchy and him telling you no. What are you teaching your son? No doesn't mean no. I know better because this person on the internet said that it's not an allergy. This is so dangerous. This is not just about the products. You see how now this is fucking with your kids. And then you now, just as this person buying it, now you also have to reconcile that you did this to your kid, although you believed you were doing something good. MLMs are so brutal. And now here's another story. My daughter had a reaction to the tape. Wow, another story. I don't know really where the testimony is, but I heard about it and I would definitely give it a go. My daughter had a reaction to the tape part of the patch. Okay, somebody actually did, or saying they had a reaction. This takes balls because this is being negative in an MLM. I'm thinking that's what it was. I'm thinking that's what it is, given he has sensitive skin. I'm bummed. Probably because you were hoping that this was going to be a solution to his ailments, I bet, but hopefully this will get you out of this scam. You can also put the patch on his clothes. Oh, fuck. I forgot this because I was taking screenshots, right? And I was kind of scanning through them all, but not really reading them. But I do remember that. You can also put the patch on his clothes. It will still give him the benefit of the patch. So not only do these patches, you can stick it on the back of your neck. If it doesn't do that, definitely stick it underneath your belly button for IBS. But you know what? If you break out in hives and are really itchy and you never want to ever use it, you can put it on your clothes. It'll work through your clothes too. So that's a whole other layer of things that you could mess around with in combinations. I wonder if you purchase Aeon and Glutathione and Carnation and all, and just put it all over your clothes and under your clothes, everywhere. Good to know, Charlene. Thank you. Oops, that name was left in there. Oh, well. Detox healing symptoms. And they're saying this is detox. Breaking out in hives and being really itchy is detox. Having your hair fall out and having sores on your head is detox. Trust me. You need to keep using it even more. You need to stick with it at least 3 months. You're giving up too soon. Encourage 2.1 liters of water with a pinch of Celtic salt. If necessary, start off slowly, say 2 to 4 hours a day for the first few days until the body gets used to it. What the fuck is this protocol now? And who the fuck are you? What PhD do you have? Does LifeWave have a PhD program? He can wear them on his clothing without having to put them in his skin. I think they meant on his skin. Of course he can. It works. This shit literally works on anything. Many people have an allergic reaction to tape and glue. Well done. That's the second person who's had the balls to post in here. They probably got a smack down from their upline, though. We don't post negativity in here. It's because this is the truth. It's many people have an allergic reaction to tape and glue. No, it's the body detoxing. Oh, no. It's just the body is fixing something that needs to be fixed. I put mine on the back of my neck and it got so irritated and scabbed. I put it below my belly button and did not have any problems. I'll have him try that. Thank you. Oh, no. Oh, I don't even know if this person is a distributor. They might be, or if they're just a customer. So her son has said no. I don't want this on me again. I've broken out in hives and really itchy. This could very well be an allergic reaction, and who knows the severity of it. Who knows what else is going on with this individual. But now from this person saying, I put it below my belly button and did not have any problems. And what kind of coercion are you going to do on your own son to get him to put this stupid tape underneath his belly button? I know you might be desperate for some kind of cure, but this is not the way. And look at the ramifications of what I'm talking about is happening, how it's going to happen in his life and how you're going to feel about it. You are overriding his decision. He is telling you that he doesn't want this. He has had an adverse physical reaction and you are ignoring that. This is fucked up. This person, same here, maybe try putting it on a piece of clothing instead or for a lesser time, because it couldn't possibly be don't use it. It's always got to be a workaround. For God's sakes, never stop using it. Look at another person detox. He needs to hydrate too. He's not drinking it. They're blaming a fucking child, a son. I don't know. I'm thinking that this is a child because I can't see somebody 18 or over being submissive to their mom, their mommy. They broke out in hives. She's like, no, I'm going to put this underneath your belly button. I don't fucking think so. So he needs to drink more too. All right. My daughter cannot put the patch on her skin. She is hypersensitive to any kind of adhesive. She put it on the inside of her clothing. It's not necessarily detoxing. Detoxing is usually not that instantaneous. Tell me, what is detoxing? What is LifeWave's medical definition of detoxing? Is it on another link? Start333biz.com. It's a pretty stellar website. Love to see their medical claims and their scientific advisory board. I had a client who experienced this. I am not sure of why the reaction, unless a detox effect, but have him try them on the inside of his clothes and see if he has a different response, or use one patch at a time. More than one may have overloaded his system, or you know what? Maybe just don't use it anymore and go see the doctor. Maybe just try that. It's like, maybe you had a client who experienced this. So this is somebody who's like a business owner and they're all pooling their information. I'm surprised this group is public. I bet you it's not going to be public for much longer. They're going to shut this shit down. Oh, LifeWave. Oh, well, that's what happens. Fucking baby doll pulls up. All right. My face broke out. I was wondering if it was from the patch. Okay, next one. Does anyone have experience with a ruptured hand tendon and patch use placement? I've been using X39 over the injury at night, but will probably need surgery this week. How many patches can I use at once? I've heard that you should not use more than 3 at a time. You know what? Get rid of these patches, throw them in the garbage, and go have your surgery, and then go to physio and just rest. Do what your doctor tells you to do. Get off the internet. Give yourself a challenge. I am not going to go on Facebook for 48 hours at all. I'm going to be tempted, but I'm going to put my phone downstairs in a cupboard. And so it's going to take all my will, but I can do this. I believe in myself. This is absurd. You were having surgery in a week. And what the fuck do you think is going to happen? You could put sticky things all over you could put 50 of them all over your body. You're still going to be having surgery in a week. Your body, your hand ruptured tendon, it's not going to miraculously heal. I'm sorry. Somebody needs to tell you this. Somebody needs to be straight with you, because I bet you there's people in all these people's lives that are going along with it because they don't want to lose that relationship with you. But this is, you're fucking gone off. And I don't want to see you waste years of your life like I wasted years of mine in Mon 8. And this is scary shit because this is your health, you know? I mean, this person's son has this reaction, hives and being itchy, and people are saying ignore him, just stick it on his belly button. And irritable bowel syndrome, dementia, Parkinson's, like, and now you're going to be getting surgery. Like, come on. All right. Use one X39 at a time. You can add different patches with it. 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Wax on, wax off. Drink lots of water and electrolytes. X39 during the day. I would use Aeon at night and or during the day for inflammation. Oh, but you have to purchase 2. X39 and Aeon. Oh, glutathione, that one's coming up. Here we go. It's helped me the most. And this person is just in all caps. Use Suppose X39 during the day. You're supposed to use X39 during the day. Okay. Holy shit. I thought you were only supposed to use them in 2 places, the pelvis or the back of the neck. That's what I read, but I haven't actually used them yet. Can you put them in different places? You can stick them where the sun don't shine. That's where they have been studied, but you can wear them in other places too. You can wear them anywhere. Because I wonder these studies, I didn't take a look at this website. This was enough. I mean, this was intense. You just need to see what's going on. That's what I wanted to show you in this video. If you please avoid this scam, this multi-level marketing pyramid scheme. I didn't even get into the income claims, this time freedom. They make all the same claims that you're not supposed to. Time freedom, you know, my life was so terrible before, and then thank goodness I came across this company. We didn't even get into that. This is just one group and these wild product claims, and people's lives are being fucked with, and that's not okay. And I don't like that there's elderly people. And again, I apologize by calling you elderly, and you are being taken advantage of, and it's not okay. And it really pisses me off, because for you to live this long, what you have gone through in your life, you have seen so many changes. You have contributed to your communities, your families so much, and you don't deserve this. You deserve to have good medical care. You deserve to have someone, you deserve to be protected, and you deserve to be told the truth. And the truth is that sticking these adhesive patches on your body is not going to cure you of any of these diseases. It's not going to treat them either. And these participants might believe that they are helping you. A lot of them are going to be devastated when they wake up from this brainwashing in the years to come. And they're going to be horrified that they gave advice like this. And even, you know, people like with their family members forcing them to put this on because they, like, you think you know more better. You think that you know better than a doctor. You think that you need, this is a red flag, is that when your son, your family member is telling you no, and you're pushing the MLM cult on them anyway. Because of what? Because of a comment thread? You have now, where was the evidence in that? Why the fuck did you not go to the doctor and just get this taken care of? Take a look at these patches. Have I been conned? Like, can you tell me? I feel like an idiot, but I am so desperate for answers. And the last time I was here, I got another doctor and nobody seems to listen to me. And I just want to help my son. Like, can you please help me? Maybe that's what you should do, you know? Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you to every anti-MLM content creator out there. You are really helping create so much awareness and helping people exit these things. And I know, you know, each of your journeys outside of multi-level marketing, it takes balls, it takes courage to stand up. So good for you. Thank you so much for all the work that you do, whatever social media platform you're on. And thank you so much to everyone who leaves comments on my content, you know, and other anti-MLM content creators too. I really love the comments. Somebody had left a comment on one of my Instagram posts today, and they had said, sorry for spamming your comments. They're just leaving all this information, having a conversation. And I just, please never apologize for leaving comments. Comments are the sign of good community. And it's my goal to have this safe space, public safe space on social media for survivors, for people that have been victims of multi-level marketing, for people exiting different stages like of grief, like rage and like sadness and all that, to have these conversations, to just say what they want to say. And the more conversations you have, the better. I love it. The best, when I go onto content, I'm always heading to the comment section, because it's like this is the best part. It's not always the best part. I say that about my content. I'm like, the best part of my content is the comments afterwards, because there's things that I miss. There's things that people point out that I'll be like, I never thought of it that way, or yeah, it's just an interesting perspective. And so please never apologize for leaving comments. They're really good. And one other thing, For any LifeWave participant that is, maybe you've been involved in this, maybe, you're like, oh my goodness, I didn't realize. You're not alone. These multi-level marketing companies, they use sophisticated techniques that create this behavior. That's the real duplication that's going on, is then we just behave in these horrible ways that we would never behave as, before. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.